Now to set this up, I'm going to get into that lunge position, and I'm going to bring my arms up. I got a 90-degree angle here in my elbows, and I'm going to just go ahead and bring my arms back as far as I possibly can. Now notice as I do this, my shoulders are starting to bulge up here. Now I don't want this for this exercise, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hold my fingers here so you can see as an example what's going to happen. As I bring my elbow forward toward the wall in front of me, notice how my shoulder just dropped right into place. Okay, so get up. Get your arms back as far as you possibly can right here. Feel that bulge right there in your shoulder, and then start bringing your elbows forward until you feel your shoulders drop into place. This is the starting position for doing a shoulder press, okay? Your hands should be out slightly in front of your shoulder, not back here equal to your ears. From here, you're going to press up, and you're not going to lock out your elbows, all right? The moment you lock out your elbows, you've engaged your tricep, and if you start bringing your arms up over your head, like I see people do in the gym all the time, what you're doing now is you're transferring that weight through your skeletal structure, and it's no longer incorporating your deltoid in this movement. So there's no reason to bring your hands up over your head. Also, when you do this, you're creating impingement here in your shoulders. So if you got rotator cuff issues like I have, this is a really bad position for me to be in. So I want to keep my arms out here so I keep this joint nice and open. Plus, gravity is going to work more on that weight when I have it out here, because I got to fight to keep my arms up, and it's going to be trying to get my arms to come down. So I need to fight against gravity to keep my arms up here. If I've got a resistance band and it's going around my back foot, that band's going to try to pull my arms back this way, and I have to fight to keep it up. So it's constantly keeping stress on the deltoid, which is what I want. Now when we come back down to start the movement again, you really don't want to go any lower than this. I see a lot of people in the gym coming all the way down here as well. And when you do this, again, you're giving your deltoid a break, and you're transferring that weight onto your skeletal structure, into your elbow and into your shoulder, pulling it down here versus your deltoid actually being engaged. So keep your arms up here. It'll keep your deltoid engaged throughout the entire motion, and then bring it up. Don't lock out your elbows, and then back down again. So it's a relatively short motion. All right, the range of motion is just about this far, and that's it. And you're really going to notice it in the shoulders because you're constantly keeping tension on those deltoids as they're working through the movement. All right, now that we have the mechanics out of the way, let's add some weight to it. So I'm going to take the resistance band, and I'm going to put it underneath my back foot. I'm going to step forward into that lunge position. I'm going to bring my arms up into place like we just discussed. My hands are out slightly in front of my shoulders. From here, I'm pressing up, not locking out my elbows, and then coming back down again, keeping that stress on the deltoids. I don't want to come all the way down here and give them a break. I'm going to come right to here and stop, and then start my motion back up again. So it's down to here and then back up. Breathe out as you're pressing up. Breathe in as your arms come back down. So it's just like this. And then when you're done, make sure you bring the bands all the way down before you step off of it. Just like the other exercises, anytime we're in that lunge position, I start off with my right foot forward. Next round, I'm going to have my left foot forward. I'm going to alternate between rounds.